Okay. Okay, so I guess it's recording now. I don't see any sound coming on that side. Let me make sure I got everything turned on. Probably picked the wrong. There we go. How about now? Any sound? There's some sound. Okay. Hopefully I've got the microphone turned on. I could actually use the microphone that's in the camera, but here we are. So what I did was I switched it over. So now we're looking at the LCD panel on the video camera when you first turn it on. So this is all the basic setups that you have to go through before you can use it. So it says, well, what language do you want? And then we're going to go ahead and click on that arrow up there. And then it gives you what format you want. I'm not going to really pay attention, but okay, that looks good. And then we want the date and the time. It's 12, which way can I go down? 12 December 18th. Okay, 2020. It's 1:59 p.m. I wonder if I can go this way. And then make that 13, I guess. Oh, here, it's okay, it's coming up. PM, okay. 1:58 p.m., I guess that's all right. Pretty close, December 18th, right date, okay, go. Just double checking it. Fine. Setup is complete, I'm happy, okay. Now it always says this, so we said how to do that. There's no memory card in this. I hope that doesn't make it too mad. So the memory card, I don't have memory card with me. Oh, what am I looking at now? I'm looking at the computer screen I've been using. Oh, that's pretty nice looking. Okay. So there we are. We're inside the computer. Here's all the controls. More or less, we might want to start here with home and look at some of the things you can do. So you click on that again. It'll show you stuff. You scroll down. I'm looking for stuff I care about. Don't see anything. So I'm going to click on the next one over. So the thing we're going to be turning off at the end of the day, we could turn it off now maybe, is this guy here, output on-screen display. So the on-screen displays are these things we're looking at when you will go out of the show. So those are the on-screen displays. This all these icons on the screen. If you don't turn them off, then when you try to make a movie, they show up. So we'll go back in there. It was settings. It was this one. I'm going to on-screen. I don't care about on-screen markers. On-screen displays. Turn that off. Okay, and then get out of here. So I wonder if that did anything. Okay, so now as you're looking at it, that's what the camera is going to output without the markers. Okay, fine. I'm going to put the markers back on so we can see them in Zoom. Okay, so we're still on Zoom. I'm getting confused a little bit because Zoom is what they're looking at, and I'm looking at the screen. Hope I didn't screw it up too bad. On screen, output on screen markers, turn that. Uh-oh. Something happened. Go up maybe. Go down. Output. Here. I'm clicking on. That should be fine. And then we'll come down here, demo mode. That's for when it's in the store. So we'll turn that off. In demo mode, it just repeats all the screens that are selling the camera. We don't need that. Okay, we did that. Okay, more stuff over here. Language, I guess we had, did we pick that already? Yeah, we did. Okay, time zone, we didn't pick that already. So we're gonna pick, I suppose Denver. I don't know how this works. Go somewhere here maybe, yeah, okay. There we go. Denver, and then, where's, oh, this one here too, I guess. Daylight savings time. Probably click on that. Okay. And then I think we're all right. It says 3:01. What's this? Oh, okay. 2:01. That's the time. Okay. Get out of here. Hopefully that's correct now. Date and time we'll know in a minute. Go. Okay. And then a bunch of stuff here. I don't see anything. So get out of there. It says we're flying out of Chicago. I don't like that, but I'm not fixing it. Okay. Maybe I'm fixing it. Where was that? Here. Denver. How do I make it 2 o'clock? It is 2 o'clock. Oh, daylight savings time. Okay. Did that. Okay. Hopefully that daylight savings is correct. I'm Xing out of here. There it is. Okay. Back to work. Back on the home. Now we're looking at things like this. Video quality. Let's go in there. We're going to up the quality. Higher quality than standard, 24 megabits per second. I like that. Okay, did that. And then we're going to go over here to shooting mode. You've got things you can choose from, different kinds of priorities. Going into cinema. And I happen to like this one down here, vivid. Makes things a little bit brighter. I like the skin colors a little bit better. Okay, it tells us we did that. Going back in. Over here, camera stuff, main functions. Things here we might care about. I don't care about this stuff. I'm scrolling down. Things you might adjust. The microphone level. It's automatic now. That adjusts based on how loud you are speaking. So that's actually okay. I'll leave it there. I gotta go back to it. Okay. And other things you might adjust. Exposure and white balance. White balance will let you choose something you think is white. So I'm going to go and point this at what I know is white. The whiteboard there, and I'll select that little icon on the right here. And in theory, if I point at this set white balance, it'll give me that little icon. Try it again, set white balance. I'll point it at something I know is white. All right, and that'll set the custom white balance. So that just makes white things look white. They might look, depending on what kind of lights are in the room. The white might look yellow or it might look blue. I'm Xing out of here. Oh, we're back in here, okay. So we're back in main functions. focus, you might want to do that. If you want to keep the camera from hunting, I've got all these wires here. Here we go. I've got something on the board. There we go. So there's something that we want to focus on. I'll hit manual focus. And then I can drag this dot over here. Well, I could drag it, or I could look at the thing. I'm dragging this. It won't let me do it. I'll try it again. I'm going to click on the X. Maybe I have to do it that way. There we go. So it's going to try to focus on that X. Fine. And for extra assistance, you can click on the icons, and if you can go closer or further. Now that X is actually more like 15 feet away. Well, maybe I could do 8, but you can mess with it. There's 8. I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to X out of there. So now, in theory, you can see manual focus is showing up on the screen. You can see that we've above filter 2 here. That's that vivid thing, okay. And above filter 2, it says we set the white balance. And we've got one more thing we might want to do. Go in here. Scroll down. Mic level. We talked about that. Exposure. Okay, exposure. So if exposure is automatic right now, but if we click on manual, it'll give us the opportunity to either make it lighter or darker by selecting these. Sometimes, depending on your lighting. So in my office right now, I'll show you where 0 is. That's 0 right there. It's actually a little bit lighter actually in the room. So maybe I'll go up. The room actually looks a little bit more like that. Okay, so I can leave that. I'll X out of there. And then you'll see on the display, we've got manual focus. We've got the exposure adjusted. We have chosen the white balance by that little ball between two V's. I don't know if that's a little plant or whatever it is. Maybe it stands for W. Or maybe it's white. Maybe it's a white light shining at you. I don't know. And we've chosen a particular way of the video appearing, and we should be good to go. On this camera, I don't have an external, I haven't set the microphone. I'll try that too. So here comes the mic. It has its own mic. We plug the mic into it? Yeah, the mic's into it. We'll go over here. We'll try that too. We should be down here. Mic level. We'll go manual. Now we should be able to see how loud it is. And we can adjust this. Let's try that. And then we'll come back here. And you know what's happening? I haven't turned this on. Okay, so I'm going to turn the microphone on now. There we go. So now this mic is working. There it is. You can see how it's adjusted. Maybe I'll go back here and put it back on automatic. There's automatic. Not sure why I wasn't showing automatic before. I must have haven't quite had this turned on all the way. Seems to be registering. Oh, it just takes a while for it to work. Okay, so I've just turned the mic off, and I'm turning it back on. Turn it off. I don't know. There it is. So it still picks something up when it's off, but I think it's supposed to be on. I'll put it on. On is up there. You can mess with that. Okay, I think we finished the setup, and that's the end of this show. That's great. I'm going to turn this recording off.